So first off, I want to thank all of you subscribers for sticking with me since day one. I mean, from my very first private pilot check ride all the way up until today. I mean, I looked at my subscriber count and I almost have 1,000 subscribers. Like, what? Me? No way. I mean, to some of you that may be nothing, but to me that is amazing. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of you. I want to continue to provide true, blunt, honest, unbiased flight training content for all of you so you can learn, especially from my screw-ups. But before we get started, let's check out the new intro.
It's going to be airport coming 10 3000 and contact is 7 left, pop 5, click takeoff.
Okay, so before we get started, yes, this is a failed final stage check ride for my 141 commercial multi-engine add-on. I love to post videos to you, especially my failures, so I don't keep all the lessons learned all to myself. Now, I am very hard on myself when it comes to flying, and I own up to all my mistakes. Now, for the CFIs and DPEs watching this, and I'd love to hear your comments below to see if you think if this was a fair assessment. During this video, I'll be pointing out a few things that I didn't think was too professional, and some things I believe that was out of my control. At the end, please let me know if you agree, or you just think I'm a poor loser student pilot who is just mad because I failed my check ride. First off, take this for example. I'm listening to the ATIS. After the listen to the ATIS, you have to brief the instructor, okay, this is the ATIS, and now this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do my approaches, you literally have to brief everything that you're going to do. But in the corner of my eye, I see him over there on his phone, on his watch, you know, texting or whatever. You know, to me that was very, I don't know if that was just disrespectful. For me, it was kind of distracting to me. I was like, okay, I'm paying this person to do my check ride, and it's like, it's not even paying attention to me. It seemed like to me that this flight was like an inconvenience for him. And I mean, that's just what I felt.
Taxiway Alpha and Alpha run-up area closed. Taxiway November between November 6 and Whiskey closed. Mandatory hold position sign for runway 16 left side at 25 left out of 7.
Alright, so we got information, Mike. 1353 Zulu observation, winds 250-12, gust 9ers, altimeter 3003, active runway in use is a 25 right. Alright, so we're going to, let's see here, request to Sanford, some multiple approaches. We'll just...
And that's me pretty much saying, you know, he's not even paying attention. Doesn't seem like he's paying attention, so he probably doesn't care. So I'm just going to go ahead and call up clearance.
Daytona clearance, Phoenix Air 803. We'd like to fly to Sanford with followed by multiple approaches, and we have Mike.
You said you want flight following to Sanford first, 803?
A-firm for 803.
It's 803, maintain VFR at or below 2,500. The departure frequency is 125.35, squawk 3423.
Maintain VFR at or below 2,500, departure frequency 125.35, squawk 3423, Phoenix Air 803.
Phoenix 803, read back correct, have a good flight.
Now, during your pre-flight, you have to make sure your autopilot works. So here I am testing the autopilot. You also have to test if it deactivates.
Trim's working.
When the autopilot deactivates in G1000, it makes this loud doo-doo sound, which it did not do.
Didn't hear the autopilot off.
Now right there, I just told him that the autopilot off annunciator was not working. I don't know if he wasn't paying attention to me or wanted to figure out what I was going to be doing, but there's no real procedure for that.
At normal or just guard that?
I'm not looking at him like, hello? Like, come on, man. Go, yes? What am I doing?
Normal? Can't hear the enunciator when the pilot's off.
I was like, you know what, just screw it. I'm just gonna move on.
Go back to 250. All's good. Altimeter set to both 3003, 3003. Transponder set. Park brake release. Okay. Before taxi checklist complete. We're doing two Examinor right.
I haven't opened this. How can I do it? Hold it.
Okay.
Not only is that against the checklist, but I kind of figured that was kind of funny. You know, me being in the military, being over the desert, in the hot desert, wearing hot uniform. Couldn't take it off, but I'm not going to judge anybody. Yeah, it was a little hot, warm in there, but okay, I'm going to stop there.
Okay, pre-takeoff brief. So it's going to be normal straight out departure. Runway 25 right, where we do not have any crosswind components. Have about 9,500 feet available. If we have
ground November 131 clearing at Sierra 1.
If we have engine failure during our takeoff roll, we're going to idle, brake, maintain positive control of the aircraft by maintaining the center line. As soon as it comes to a complete stop, I'll go ahead and open up the canopy while you egress. I'll shut off the engine, so master off, alternator off, fuel pumps off, fuel selector valves off, and I'll go ahead and egress the aircraft. If we have engine failure during or after takeoff roll, if we have enough runway space available, I'll go ahead and land. Same procedure follows. I'll open up the canopy, you egress. If we do not have adequate runway space available, we will identify the engine, pitch for 85. Once the engine is identified, shut it down so master off, alternator off, ECU auto, right fuel pump off, right fuel the fuel selector is going to be off. Notify ETC, hey, we're experiencing engine failure, like to land back at KDAB as soon as possible. And then the same procedure follows when we're on the ground at a complete stop. Positive exchange of controls. If you have controls, you will say you have controls. I will say you have controls. You will say you have controls, and I will verify you have controls. Any questions?
Oh.
Okay.
Phoenix Air 803, fly runway heading, runway 25 right, November 10, clear for takeoff.
25 right, maintain runway heading, and clear for takeoff, 25 right, Phoenix Air 803. Put that all backwards. Alright, it's on. Alright, speed is alive.
Phoenix Air 64, turn left heading 210, contact departure.
210, contact departure, Phoenix Air 64.
And if anybody's wondering, this is my 16th hour in this aircraft.
Daytona Phoenix Air 11, under 16 circle 25 right.
Phoenix Air 11, Daytona Tower, wind 240 at 13, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Runway with 25 right, clear to land at 611.
There goes the runway.
Now once you're above 500 feet, you gotta do the climb checklist, which is throttle back 90%, and then adjust your friction lock on your throttle, pitch for 100 knots, verify your transponder set to altitude, auxiliary fuel pumps are off, and landing light is off, climb checklist complete.
Okay, 500 feet, powering back, 90%. Chin 4, 100.
Phoenix Air 803, turn left heading 210, contact departure.
Left 210 over departure, Phoenix Air 803.
Now remember this, I just got vectors for 210.
Daytona departure, Phoenix Air 803, got the cloud ceilings at route 1,800, request to stay at 1,500 for VFR.
Phoenix Air 803, approved as requested.
I will stay 1,500, Phoenix Air 803.
1000.
I go direct Sanford from here.
Hey again?
Phoenix Air 33, climb and
Go
maintain
direct
3000.
Sanford.
Climb and maintain 3000, Phoenix Air 33.
Phoenix Air 33, contact approach on 118.85.
118.85, Phoenix Air 33.
Hey, what did you say about Stanford?
Go direct to Sanford. Go direct from here, direct to Sanford.
Oh, okay. 3,500 now.
Phoenix Air 64, roger.
Now this is the first thing that threw me off because he told me to go direct Sanford, which is completely against what I was just vectored to 10. So I was kind of confused there.
Approach Phoenix 03.
Phoenix 03, call me back in 5 minutes.
What?
Can I Connection 680, radar contact.
That's new. I never heard that one before.
Proceed via the desk 03, Orlando approach.
Thanks, 03.
Okay, what do you need?
We need to do the ILS 2 times, the ILS to send right in Sanford and then go back to Daytona. Thanks, 03.
Okay, what's your location, aircraft type, advise you ATIS?
We do have the 80s. We are 10 miles to the north of, 15 miles north of Sanford, and we're squawking 3423 heading out from Daytona. Thanks, 03.
Helicopter 910, radar contact, 03, radar contact, flight heading 120, maintain VFR.
120 VFR, thanks, 03.
What do you say your aircraft type is?
Is that for us?
FedEx 803, what is your aircraft type?
Diamond Twist, RTA 42, thanks, 03.
FedEx 803, one able procedure work, Bofos.
Roger, one able there, flow from Phoenix, 03.
Bofos.
Orlando, connection 464, 3000.
FedEx 803, where are you headed to?
Oh, thanks, 03.
That's not what I said. Procedure record Bofos, sliding 090.
090, thanks, 03.
Connection 331, radar contact. You're going to have to hold there for about 10 minutes before I can get you in.
Connection 331, roger.
Now this next here is an honest mistake on the instructor and the miscommunication with the controller.
FedEx 803, advise when you're heading direct Bofos. Victor, Oscar, Foxtrot, Oscar, Sierra.
We're direct Bofos now, thanks, 03.
Thanks. One Whiskey Mike, fly heading 170, climb and maintain 5,500.
Okay, heading 170 to 5,500, thank you.
Thanks, 03, we just crossed Bofos.
Okay, and why are you not on the approach, FedEx 03? FedEx 803, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty busy right now. Radar service terminated, squad VFR, remain outside of class Bravo airspace.
Roger, VFR, thanks, 03.
Connection
Guys, he
331,
fucked it up.
proceed direct oxygen,
Your
window
phone now.
27 right
Jesus
localizer.
Christ.
Oh, is that kind of professional behavior?
One Whiskey
I
Mike,
don't know.
910.
That's not in my opinion, but
Orlando approach,
I could be
connection
wrong.
345, requesting, just about, we have in front of them.
Daytona radar contact,
Jesus
half mile
Christ,
southwest.
thanks, 03, we're 10 miles south of Massey. We have a multiple approach request.
You can do ZFR or IFR.
We can get a local IFR, thanks, 03.
Phoenix 803, squawk 0270, maintain VFR, say request.
0270 BFR for now. I'd like to request the RNAV 25 into New Smyrna, followed by the RNAV 25 right Daytona, then the ILS 25 right Daytona, followed by the RNAV 16 Chicago to 25 right, thanks, 03.
Phoenix 803, roger, and say altitude.
Currently 1,600, thanks, 03.
Phoenix 803 is radar contact. 7.5 miles southeast of Massey Ranch, cleared to cleared to New Smyrna via direct Helio, climb maintain 3,000.
3,000, clear to New Smyrna. Direct Paleo, thanks, 03.
Daytona 4 Alpha Sierra, did you clear me down to 3,000?
You got it, 4 Alpha Sierra, 3,000. Phoenix 803, maintain 1,600, plotting 340.
Down to 1,600, 340, Phoenix Air 803.
303, contact Daytona 118.85.
118.85, Riddle 303.
Phoenix 803, 5 from final approach, fixed turn left, 270, 1,600 established, clear RNAV 25.
Alright, so as we're established the turn left of the final approach fix and clear the RNAV 25. Phoenix Air 803.
Okay, so right here, I just got my vectors to intercept the final approach course. If I had turned right now, I would have not overshot my final approach fix, and my CDI actually went full-scale deflection because of it. Right now, I'm doing my my final checklist before I started turning, make sure my aircraft is stable and all is good to go. And then this is where I started my my standard rate turn. But because I didn't turn exactly when he started to vector me, I overshot and I went full-scale deflection on the CDI.
But the CDI, man.
I overshot a little to the right, correcting. Alright, so air, back, and alright, 3 green, no red, flaps below 133. Okay, minimums is 440, 1,000 minimums. To minimums.
Epic 595, you can turn your crosswind.
Crosswind, Epic Air 595.
Phoenix 803, you're following a Cessna short final, runway 25, cleared for the option.
25, clear for the option, Phoenix Air 803. Okay, 500 to minimums. 100. Okay, there's minimums.
Minimums.
Positive rate.
Another mistake here, this was a minimum decision altitude, so you actually go down to the altitude and you stay at that altitude until your missed approach point. What I did is I hit my minimums and I just shot right back up, so that was my mistake there.
Man, pitch up. When do you go miss?
Right when we hit minimums.
Epic 595, report midfield each time around, runway 25, clear for the option.
Report midfield each time and clear for the option, runway 25, Epic Air 595.
He's back.
Pitch up.
Phoenix 803, understand your missed approach now. Turn right heading 070, maintain 1,500.
Right, 070 to 1,500, Phoenix Air 03.
Good airspace, man. Fly your plane.
Fly my plane? Like, what do you think I'm doing? I never understood what he was talking about there.
500.
Phoenix 803, radar contact, vectors for the RNAV 25 right.
Vectors for the RNAV 25 right, Phoenix Air 803.
03, climb out, runway heading 2000, return this frequency.
1,500, return this frequency, Phoenix Air 03.
Negative, runway heading 2000, return this frequency.
Runway heading 2000, return this frequency, Phoenix Air 03.
1 November Delta, heading 290, contact Daytona 125.8.
Fly your plane, man. Fly your plane.
290, contact Daytona 125.8.
Don't fly above BA when you have turbulence.
And approach Cafe 32, we have to level 2,500 and climb later on for class.
Cafe 22, roger.
Daytona departure Skyhawk 9230, Yankee 900, climbing 3,000.
Phoenix 803, turn left 340.
Left 340, Phoenix Air 03.
803, maintain 2000. Phoenix 803, maintain 2000.
Maintain 2000, Phoenix Air 03.
At this point, I'm just really getting kind of irritated that he's just still on his phone. I don't know if he's taking notes or what, but it was just really irritating to me, and I ended up loading the localizer for 25 right instead of the RNAV.
Phoenix 803, turn right 070.
Right, 070, Phoenix Air 03.
6586, turn left direct MIG-P, join the arc.
Alright, final port course 250, ILS 25 right Daytona.
Phoenix 803, turn left 340.
Left 340, Phoenix Air 03.
30 Yankee, proceed direct Kissimmee, contact Daytona 118.85.
Direct to Kissimmee and 18.85, 930 Yankee. Approach Cafe 32, can we go 5,000?
Final approach fix is DIAC 2,000, correction, 1,600.
Cap 832, contact Orlando 119.77.
119.77, good day, sir.
Minimums, ILS 234.
Heading 2000, return to Phoenix 803, 5 from DIAC, turn left 280, 1,600, establish localizer, clear, or final approach course clear, RNAV 25 right.
ILS at 280 to establish and going down to the DIAC at 1,600 and clearing for the approach for 25, Phoenix Area 03.
86 Victor, squawk 0104, you just calling inbound?
0104, 86 Victor.
What approach they clear you to do?
86 Victor looking for the ILS 25 right.
ILS 25 right.
That is wrong.
This is when I realized, oh, I loaded the wrong approach.
86 Victor, radar contact, 4 southwest New Smyrna, maintain
Clear you to do the RNAV 2,000, my friend. The RNAV, go down. Where are you climbing?
020, maintain 2,000 vectors, ILS 86 Victor.
That's twice he told me now.
Phoenix 803, keep your speed up, contact tower.
Keep the speed up, contact tower, Phoenix Area 803.
You understand me? They clear you to do the RNAV, not the ILS.
Alright, that's the third time he told me. Like, after this, I just kind of just blocked him out. I mean, he's telling me to slow down, the tower is telling me to speed up. Like, okay, I'm done.
Daytona Tower, Phoenix Area 803 is on the RNAV 25 right.
Phoenix Area 03, Daytona Tower, traffic will depart prior to your arrival, wind 25014, gust 19er, runway 25 right, cleared low approach.
At 25 right, clear low approach, Phoenix Area 03.
Number 715
Brother,
Victor,
neutral,
Daytona
3 green, no
Tower,
red,
runway
seatbelts
heading runway
on.
25 right, November 10, clear for takeoff.
25 right, November 10, clear for takeoff, runway heading November 7815 Victor.
Airspace, man. What approach are you doing?
RNAV 25 right.
What is that CDI?
CDI was still set to localizer instead of the RNAV.
Tower, Blue Streak 5545, inbound ILS 25 right.
Blue Streak 5545, Daytona Tower, traffic will depart prior to your arrival,
about
wind
your flaps?
25015, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 25 right, copy traffic, Blue Streak 5545. Okay, minimum is 400.
Also, I plugged in my minimums from the ILS localizer, not the RNAV. And the RNAV minimums are slightly higher, but I still went down to 440, which is the minimums for the localizer. The RNAV is actually 460.
300.
Phoenix Air 14, contact ground.
Altitude, look your altitude.
440 is the minimum. I'm at 440.
Tower 4341 Delta, hold
You're 460, my friend.
ready for takeoff.
Number 4341
Okay.
Delta, Daytona Tower, roger. Phoenix Air 803, go around.
Going around Phoenix Area 03.
November 4341 Delta, fly runway heading runway 25 right, Papa 9er, clear for takeoff, depart without delay, regional jet, 3 mile final.
And ready, clear for takeoff, 125 right, 4 windows.
Phoenix Air 803, turn left heading 210, contact departure.
Left 210 going to departure, Phoenix Area 03.
This is the point where I just completely just checked out. I actually should have just canceled the check ride myself here. Clearly not thinking straight anymore. Doing my climb checklist after 500 feet. Now on the checklist, you're already above 500 feet. The gear should be up. So when I did the checklist, the gear's not on the checklist. So that's why I forgot the gear. But
Daytona departure, Phoenix Area 03, it's 900, climb to 2000.
Phoenix 803, Daytona radar contact, vectors ILS 25 right, climb out the same.
ILS 25 right, climb out the same for Phoenix Area 803.
right here I notice my speed's not increasing.
264, keep your speed up, contact tower.
Alright.
Speed up and over to tower 264.
I look around, troubleshoot.
9 November, radar contact 5 east.
Alright, he's a power back.
And enter midfield
90.
left down, 125 left, 1,500.
Set for 100.
Midfield left down, 125 left at 1,509.
Alright, 100.
Then I'm like, the gear and flaps are still down.
Phoenix 803, turn left heading 150.
Left 150, Phoenix Area 03.
Phoenix 35, maintain
Alright,
5,000.
left 30 and descend to 1,600 till establish on the final approach fix and clear the localizer for 25 right, Phoenix Area 03.
Epic 544, clear to visual approach 29
Alright,
New
so
Smyrna,
single engine
contact
failure,
tower.
so I throttled both up simultaneously. Verify gear up, flaps up, identify the engine failed, so left foot dead, left foot dead, left engine dead. I verified the engine, I can go ahead and ease back the good
Do you
engine.
need higher?
Too low to do troubleshooting, so I'm going to go ahead and one last time, identify left foot dead, left engine dead, left master off, left alternator off, left ECU auto, left fuel pump off, And left fuel selector off, 0 side slopes will
473 Daytona radar contact, climb maintain 3000.
473 radar contact, climb maintain 3000.
That would notify ATC.
Contact tower.
Contact tower became
Engine failure.
Now all these single engine approaches were completely flawless according to his feedback at the end when we landed. So everything here on out is great.
Alright, so full throttle for both. Verify gear up, flaps up, and identify the engine's dead, so right foot dead, right foot engine dead. Idle the right engine, ease back on the left foot here. Ease back. Again, verify.
803, maintain your present speed to FEMBA.
And maintain the speed all the way to FEMBA, Phoenix 803.
From 1 November Delta, turn right, heading 140.
Right foot dead, right foot engine, right master off, right alternator off, right ECU auto, right fuel pump, right fuel pump off, and then right fuel select is off.
Turtle 306, leaving 4,800 for 4,000.
Phoenix Air 803, wind 25017, runway 25 right, clear to land.
25 right, clear to land, Phoenix 803.
Figure 586, number 2, forward wind star circling from the north, wind 25017, runway 25 right, clear for the option.
Alright.
Number 2, runway 25 right, clear for the option up here, 586.
Alright, got the runway.
Daytona Tower, Rotor 306,
down.
2,300 for 1,600.
Rotor 306, Daytona Tower, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Traffic.
Rotor 306, clear land, runway 25 right.
Ease back, power on the left engine. Alright, balancing both throttles.
Thanks, 803. You can make a 180 and taxi via Whiskey.
So, comments. How do you think that I did? What do I think? Well, I think I failed. But many lessons were learned during this flight. The one thing I would say that probably would have helped me pass is the bit more professionalism and less anger from the examiner side. And I speak that for most examiners out there or instructors out there. I mean, you're a student, you're excited to fly, but as the second your instructor yells at you or does something, I mean, of course, your performance is going to go right out the window. Flying is supposed to be fun. Well, it is fun. It's fun watching these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep flying, keep learning, and have fun. I'll see you next time.